Hey guys, Flip Otaku here, and welcome to my manga collection, starting off 2019. So happy New Year's everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. First off, up here we have the Akira Box set. My wife got me this Christmas in 2017. I almost said last year. Technically, I don't know, hasn't been that long. I got some absolutes here: Kingdom Come, World's Greatest Heroes, Preacher, Watchmen, Southern Bastards, Paper Girls, and Why the Last Man. Southern Bastards and Paper Girls are phenomenal. I highly recommend picking those up. And then over here we got my Tetsuo Nihei shelf. We got Blam, the Master Editions from Vertical, 1 through 6, that is complete. So I sold off my Knights of Sidonia books because Vertical is putting out Knights of Sidonia in these Master Editions. So I'm really looking forward to those. Those start, I think, in March, maybe? We got Biomega 1 to 6, Noise, and Abra. So that's pretty much all the Tetsuo Nihei stuff. And then I got this too, which is Aposims, which is his new book. I liked it, you know, very different from his normal style. It's like he reversed his palette. So I'm really enjoying that actually. And I can't wait for volume 2 to come out, I think this month. Then I got Basilisk 1 to 5. Solid series, nothing great or special. The series is out of print. It was printed by Del Rey Books. They are out of print, or they're out of business now. So if you can find those for cheap, I found them for cheap. We have Devilman Grimoire 1 of 4. That is almost complete. Volume 5 I have pre-ordered. It should be here soon. I love Devilman. And then all right here, Devilman vs. Hades 1 of 3. If you're a Devilman fan, pick these up. If not, maybe skip on them. Getter Robo De-Evolution. The story is by Go Nagai. And it's just I believe it's a retelling of an older one of his works. I know there's going to be 3. I haven't started it yet, but I'm waiting for volume 3 to come out. We got 7 Billion Needles 1 to 4. Nothing special, nothing like, that's also complete. Nothing that's going to blow you away. It's a solid series. It's a 6 or 7 out of 10. But what I love about this series are the covers, are absolutely phenomenal. Let's try to get that back in here. I'll just do it in a second. Then we got No Longer Human 1 of 3. That is complete. A really, really messed up series. You can tell that they are wrapped. This series is severely out of print. I'm going to be doing a series called Double OP, which is going to be talking about series that are out of print and if they're worth money, your time, and stuff like that. But this is a really good series. If you read it online, read it. I wouldn't recommend spending the astronomical prices that this is going for. Then we got the single volume of All You Need Is Kill. This is a solid book if you can find it. I mean, if you can't find it, it's not hard to find, but pick this up. Solid sci-fi manga. Then down here, we got JoJo's Part 1, Phantom Blood, that is complete. Battle Tendency 1 to 4, that is complete. And then 1 to 9, Stardust Crusaders. JoJo's is one of my favorite series of all time. I'm really happy that Viz is going to be collecting Part 4. They're not going to be JoJoliums, or JoJoniums, sorry. But they are going to be a similar format. So as long as they keep the binding, you know, like they keep this look going on, I'm going to be happy. Oh yeah, and we also, one more book, the complete Stardust Crusaders. And here's my Junji Ito, the master of horror manga. We got Gaio, Uzumaki, Tomi, Frankenstein. Awesome releases here, Fragments of Horror, and Shiver. I recommend all of these. If you're going to pick up 2, if I had to pick up 2 out of the 6, these 2 right here. Awesome. Then down here we have some of my favorite releases of manga ever. And that is Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin books 1 to 12. That is complete. Vertical really outdid themselves with these books. I know a lot of manga YouTubers have said that before. They're amazing quality. Photocopy paper, thick, beautiful bound hardcovers. I highly recommend these. Pick them up while you can, because they might go out of print soon. Then we got Flowers of Evil 1 to 4. These are in the omnibuses. This is complete. Solid series. Not Shuzo Oshimi's best work, in my opinion. We'll talk about that later, but he's one of my favorite mangaka, and Flowers of Evil is solid. Not his best work. Another Shuzo Oshimi book, Inside Mary. This just came out this year. This is published by Dimpa Books, a brand new publisher here in America. They also published this. which is a short little book, full colored, by the same manga as Tegamibachi. They are asking a little too much for this. $24.95. I wouldn't recommend paying that much, but this is a cute book if you can find it for cheap. One of the only one-shots that I own, The God's Lie, also printed by Vertical. It's kind of like my Vertical shelf right there, but it ends right there. Beautiful story. Kind of outside my wheelhouse of my comfort zone, but it made me cry. And I think it's a very good book, especially for the price. And the way that this cover is, it's got this texture to it. And look at it, the art's beautiful. It's really easy to read, really easy to follow. I read it in like a very short time period, like in one sitting, like 20 minutes. And it was a very solid read. Then we got Neon Genesis Evangelion, 1 through 6, the first 2 omnibuses. I need to get the rest to complete it out. Evangelion is one of my favorite animes. And I don't know why I've never picked up the rest of the omnibuses. It completely skipped my mind. Over here is Monster. I had the singles. I sold them off to get these perfect editions because they take up less room. But it's kind of on the back burner because right now I'm rereading my favorite Naoki Urasawa work. A lot of people have lately been talking about Monster, about how amazing it is. And it is an amazing series. I don't think it's his best work, though. Then down here we got One Punch Man. 1 to 15, that is complete. Not much to say about this. It's one of the best ongoing series right now. I wish we got more books. I believe Japan is up to book 18. We just got 15 in today. So hopefully we get a couple more this year. And then down here we got Psycho-Pass 1 to 4. If you're a fan of Psycho-Pass, this is a very solid read. So in Japan there's only 2 more books in the series, and Dark Horse hasn't solicited any of them yet, which has me worried because they do drop series from time to time. So if you want to pick this up, be forewarned that they might be dropping that series. Then around here we got one of my all-time favorite shonen, Shaman King, 1 to 32. That is complete. Shaman King is actually the first manga I've ever actually saw and looked at back in junior high. Shonen Jump used to come out here in physical format, and a friend of mine brought it in to English class, and the cover was Shaman King, and I remember looking at it and being like, oh shit, this looks awesome. And ever since then, been a huge manga fan. I actually recently just started collecting, and I rebought this from my childhood because I had sold off all my previous volumes from when I was a kid. Wish I wouldn't have. Then down here we got Blockade, Battlefront. 1 to 10, that's complete. That's part 1 complete. I believe there's a second part. It's from the same creator, Trigun. If you want something that's really action-packed, really fun, over the top, then check it out. The manga is much better than the anime. Then down here, we have Black Cat 1 to 20. That is complete. Very underrated shonen series. I don't see a lot of people talking about this. Pick it up. You can find it for cheap. Really awesome. Old Boy 1 to 8. That is complete. This manga, Old Boy, the movie, is one of my favorite movies of all time. This manga completely differentiates itself. There are some similar through lines, but I should make a video called Manga versus Movie. And I could do this, Ichi the Killer, and a couple other series. But yeah, check that out. Chobits 1 to 2. Sadly, I believe this is the only Clamp work I have. I have read other Clamp stuff. Big fan of them. Definitely check out these omnibuses. It's a good series. Then I got Lady Snowblood 1 to 4. That is complete. Love the spine design on these books. Really fun read. I think they're on par with the films, actually. I mean, I think the film and the manga really complement each other very well. And that is shelf 1. Do like a little scan through real quick and moving on to shelf 2. Alright guys, we're on shelf number 2. We have Attack on Titan No Regrets. This is the full color hardcover edition. The best side story to Attack on Titan. It's really good. It's all about Levi. If you're a fan of Attack on Titan in the world, check that out. Then we got Battle Angel Lita 1 to 5, and then Holy Knight and Other Stories. Amazing release. Kodansha, I mean, the spines are kind of ugly, but the quality is awesome. Then we got the Claymore box set. All the box sets you're going to see, all the books are inside them, just for, me to save space. So this is the Claymore box set. It is complete. And then over here we got Nausicaa, The Valley of Wind, Hayao Miyazaki. I have read both of these. Love them. This is a really fun action seinen, borderline seinen series. And this took a while to read. But it's such a beautiful, beautiful story. Then down here we have Ultraman 1 to 10. That is everything that is out so far. Up to date. And I think it's a very underrated series. And I'm glad Viz is putting it out in their signature line. Then we got Dogs. 0 to 10. Technically 11 volumes. Dogs is... It's okay. It's nothing special. I would maybe recommend it. But it's also on hiatus. And it's been on hiatus for a while. So I don't know if you can... I don't like series that just can't be completed. So I try to stay away from that. But for some reason, when I was younger, I liked it. So, and we got Inuyashiki 1 to 10 by the great Hiroya Oku. He gets a lot of shit. And I don't... like, some of it I get. And some of it I don't. I think Inuyashiki is a solid story start to finish. I like the way it ended. It's rushed, but it ended in a solid way. His artwork is incredible. He does do 3D artwork, so like he'll take a photograph or he'll like do a model and draw over it. But his style is like when you see it, you know it's Oku. And then my favorite Shuzo Oshimi work, Happiness 1 to 8. This is up to date. The chapters are releasing kind of slow in Japan. He's working on 2 series. He's working on this, and I believe he's working on Trail of Blood. Trail of Blood's pretty messed up. It's not out in English yet, but I highly recommend Happiness. It starts off kind of funny. Not funny, but like he smells the girl's period blood in her panties, and then it just gets super dark and super serious. And it's got some of the most amazing covers out of any manga that I have. Like, look at that. Just beautiful. The new one, volume 8. Beautiful artwork. That's Happiness. And then down here I have Samurai Executioner 1 to 10 complete. I bought these for super cheap. They have some stains on them, like from tape. They're a little yellowed. But it's okay. I really like this series. It's very good. I'm trying to pick up Lone Wolf and Cub here shortly. And down here we have Gantz 1 to 37. That's complete. What a crazy ride Gantz is. I read this the first time. I've read it 3 times now. The first time I read it in just a couple days. And I was completely floored. You start off hating the main character, and by the end, you're crying and rooting for him. People give Gantz shit, and some of it rightfully so. Some of it's crazy. It leaves a lot of questions open, like, why are there vampires? Why are there clones? But the character development in Gantz is some of the best in manga, period. Awesome series. This is out of print. Dark Horse is reprinting them in 3-in-1s. I'm just glad I have the original single copies. I love this. Love this series. And we got Gantz G1 and 2. Nothing special, but it's more Gantz. So it's by a different artist, but it's still written by Hiroya Oku. So I'm super excited to dive into this once it's completed. It's going to be a 3-volume series. So I've skimmed through the first book, and I'm super excited to finally just like sit down and dive into it. Then down here we have Magi 1 to 31. This is not up to date. I think I'm missing 32 and 33. Magi is a super underrated shonen. People talked about it when the anime was out, but now that the anime is over, and this series actually just finished in Japan, so it should be done by the end of this year. Really looking forward to rereading Magi and finishing it up and all in one go. Then we got the Trigun Omnibuses, the singles 1 and 2. Trigun is one of my all-time favorite anime. I love Trigun. Like, seriously love Trigun. And these 2 books, I think, tell the whole story in a condensed format. So these are actually my oldest manga in my collection. Bought these when I was a kid. So yeah, I really like Trigun. And then down here we have Battle Royale 1 to 15. That is complete. Out of print series. Some of the craziest stuff. The artwork is phenomenal. The action is like, look at that. Beautiful artwork. The action is crazy. As you can tell, I neither love really over-the-top seinen or I love shonen. But yeah, if you want something brutal, bloody, and violent, Battle Royale's for you. And the same for Wolfsmund. So Wolfsmund, I believe, is written by a old assistant to Kentaro Miura, the mangaka of Berserk. And these books, vertical again, putting them out. I love this style right there. It's so unique. The series is nothing that's going to blow you away, but it's definitely worth picking up. And I believe it is out of print, so you got to be careful with the prices. We got Trigun 1 to 14. Trigun Maximum, sorry, 1 to 14. Really fun series. There's characters that appear in the manga that don't appear in the anime, and they're so freaking cool. I love Trigun. It's so stylish. Then we got Colors of Rage in Japan. Both are pretty I wouldn't recommend them. Both are out of print. You can find them for pretty cheap, especially Japan. I think I paid like $3 for Color of Rage and like maybe $4 for Japan. So if you can find them for that price, pick them up for sure. Then down here is the series that like I'm continuing to read. These are like my ongoing Viz signature lines minus Delicious in Dungeon. I picked up Delicious in Dungeon because I saw some recommendations on various YouTubers. Didn't think it was my thing. Ended up falling in love with it. I highly recommend it. Golden Kamuy is my favorite ongoing seinen right now. It's so much fun. It's like part cooking manga, part action manga, part comedy. It's a perfect blend. I highly recommend it. The couple of volumes are kind of boring in hindsight, but it does pick up. Fire Punch 1 to 4, that is up to date. I read the first volume, and I was kind of like, it's too edgy for me, but I'm going to continue with it. It's only 8 volumes, I believe, or 7, so I might as well just finish it. Children Whales 1 to 7, beautiful series, beautiful release by Viz as well. This right here, this change in spine, doesn't bother me actually. I'm used to Dark Horse. See this? I'm totally used to it. So this bothers me way less. Then we got Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt 1 to 3, need to get more. Love Mobile Suit Gundam. Oh, they're actually out of order 231. It should be 1, 2, 3. Dead Demons Did a Destruction by Inio Asano 1 to 3. So good. Might be my favorite Asano work so far, which is Blasphemous. We'll talk about that here in a second. And Prison School 1. Not really my thing, but it's very funny, so I might check it out. And we're moving on to shelf number 3. All right, and up here on shelf number 3, we have Bleach, the first box set, 1 to 21. Probably the best part of Bleach. Really, really enjoyed it. And I got Bakuman, the complete box set. Have not read this yet. Got this for super cheap, like $50. And I am a fan of the duo, so hopefully I like it. It's only 20 volumes, so it should be a quick read. And then right here we have Phoenix 1 to 12. That is complete of what is complete of the series. Osamu Tezuka passed away before he could finish it. People like to flaunt that they have this and talk about how amazing it is, but truthfully, some volumes are some of the best stories ever, and some of them are mediocre. But I'm really proud to have this. And my volumes are super duper clean, super white. I am gonna cherish this for a super long time. That's Phoenix. Then we got Buddha 1 to 8. This is actually out of all of the Tezuka stuff I have, this is my favorite. I love this. I thought this was a lot of fun. And I'm going to reread it again. Because after reading this, I actually read up about Buddhism. And I'm going in with more knowledge. I'm going to reread it. And hopefully I enjoy it. Message Adolf 1 and 2. This is complete. Very nice release. I believe Vertical put these out as well. These are the hardcovers. And then Ayoko is the softcover. But I really, really like that book. It's a nice little side story. It's kind of depressing. I think the front cover is not safe for work. Then we got the Mysterious Underground Men. Nothing too special. Then we got by Shigeru Mizuki, Onward Towards Our Noble Deaths. Then Yoshimiro Tatsumi, Goodbye. Very nice release by, I believe, Drawn and Quarterly. Yep, drawn quarterly right there, both of these. And then my only Jin manga, Wolf by Shige Nakamura. Nice little boxing manga mixed with family drama. Check it out. And down here we got Doro Hey Doro, 1 to 22. That is up to date. We're missing one volume, 23. Hopefully it comes out this year. One of the craziest manga of all time. Check it out. This needs to be talked about more. This is maybe top 10 for me. Awesome series. Can't wait to finish it. Q Yoshida, she used to work with Tetsuo Nihei, same mangaka, Blam. I'm so excited to finally finish this. This is a beautiful, beautiful series. And Viz's signature lines, you can tell, start off kind of thin, and then they just get thicker, 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 and then this is a thick boy. Then, 20th Century Boys, Naoki Urasawa, 1 to 22. That is complete. And then 21st Century Boys, 1 and 2. Naoki Urasawa, you know, like I said, monster. He's one of the greatest of all times. The story is an insane story, and I hope we see a proper adaptation one day. These are just awesome. This is such a good story. These two right here, I think Doro Doro is a little bit more underrated. People don't really talk about it that much, but these two series belong in your collection. Then down here, we have Bokurano, 1 to 11. That's complete. It's a Evangelion-like series. I really enjoyed it. It's not as thought-provoking as Evangelion, but if you like that style, check it out. It is out of print, though. Then we got Jormungand, 1 to 11, another out-of-print series. This is a pretty fun... I would consider it short. I think anything between 11, 11 or less volumes is short. So like you can breeze through this in probably one day. Solid series. Then we got Pluto, my favorite Naoki Urasawa work. This one a complete. Naoki Urasawa. He adapted a Astro Boy story into this nice, concise 8-volume series that is just a constant upwards in quality. I love this series. I've read it numerous times, and it's getting an anime, I believe, next year or this year. So looking forward to that. Goodnight Poon Poon, 1 to 7. That is complete. Fuck this series. Messed me up. I like Dead Dead Demons because it's not as messed up as this. This really scarred me. And Solanin, another one of Ennio Osano works that made me cry. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. Then Ichigahara Holograph. I have not read this yet. I'm going to be reading this. Hopefully do a review on it. Beautiful release by Fantagraphs. I picked this up because a buddy of mine said that it was going out of print soon, and I wanted to snag it while I can because I do love Ennio Osano. He is one of my all-time favorites. Then moving down. Sorry, story time. I don't ever go on Facebook Marketplace. Very rarely. I get my manga from Manga Swap on Reddit. I get it on Right Stuff and In Stock Trades. But one night I was at the gym and I just happened to get on Facebook Marketplace and I typed in manga and found an hour and a half away from me someone was selling the complete Ultimate Muscle for $45. So with gas and everything, probably $60. And my wife and I got to go get ice cream afterwards. So it was a nice trip, and we picked up a very rare manga that I loved this series as a kid, and so happy to finally have it. And like I said, a lot of these books go for hundreds of dollars, and it's just crazy that I picked it all up for $45. Then we got Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, 1 to 10, awesome series, a lot of fun. If you can find it, prices were pretty crazy, but I think that has actually calmed down now. If you can pick this up for a decent price, I got the whole series for like $100. Pick it up, it's awesome. Then we got Tokyo Ghoul 1 to 14. I don't have any re yet. I am waiting for Tokyo Ghoul re. I read this in one night, and I think I want to do the same for Tokyo Ghoul re. I binged it, just mainline Tokyo Ghoul, and I like the way it ended. I've heard mixed things about Tokyo Ghoul re's ending. Have not spoiled it for myself, so I'm kind of going in blind. So hopefully I enjoy re as much as I like Tokyo Ghoul. And then here's my manhwa section. So manhwa is Korean manga. Priest 1 to 16. Sadly, the series was never finished, and it didn't just get dropped because Tokyo Pop went out of business. It just never finished. The series, the creator just dropped it. It got a Hollywood adaptation, which the Hollywood movie is nothing like the actual movie. Like right here, where's it at? I'm gonna show you guys after I go through this. Where's it at? Hang on. Yep, here it is. To be continued and pre-17. The artwork is beautiful. Look at that. Just like real scratchy. It was a pretty good story, and it was really picking up about in volume 12, and then just no more. Then we got Banya, the Explosive Delivery Man, 1 to 5. This is complete. This is an awesome series. Pick it up. You can find it super cheap. And then Shaman Warrior, 1 to 9. That is complete. It's out of print. Prices I've seen have fluctuated. I got mine pretty cheaply. So if you can find it for a reasonable price, pick it up. It's such a good series with some of the best artwork that rivals, I would say, Takahiko Inoue. Like, look at that. Put that up here. Then we got Ubel Blot, 0 to 10. That is up to date. I like Ubel Blot. It's like a trashy version of Berserk. It's just fun. It's nothing that's going to knock your socks off, but I got hooked, and I'm going to continue collecting it. We got Eden Its Endless World, 1 to 14, that Dark Horse had put out. One of my favorite mangas. This is top 5, I believe. And then it got dropped. So the fans, this is actually fans' translation. So here is volume 15, and it's in English. Let's see if I can find some dialogue. See, it's in English, but it's in the standard Japanese size, I believe. But yeah, these are 15, 16, 17, 18. Then I got Satsuma Gishiden. There's only 2 more volumes before Dark Horse dropped it, I believe. Need to pick up the rest. I really liked it. I like that old style manga similar to Samurai Executioner and Lady Snowblood. So yeah, this is shelf number 3. Moving on to shelf number 4. All right, guys. Shelf number 4, we have Vagabond, the Vizbigs, 1 to 12, and then 37. That is up to date. A series that probably will never get finished, but something that is just absolutely incredible. I could talk about this all day long, but you guys already know. Vagabond, 1 to 12, Takahiko Inoue. Amazing. Then we got the classic collection section here. We got Captain Harlock 1 and 2. We're 1 volume away from this being finished. Cutie Honey, Devilman 1 and 2. Seven Seas knocked it out of the park with these releases. Not a big Seven Seas fan. Their stuff really just doesn't appeal to me that much. They always have, you know, them and Yin Press have like 1 or 2 series that I'm interested in, but they really grabbed my attention with these. Beautiful quality. Definitely worth picking up. Then we got Planet Test by Makoto Yukimura, same manga as Vinland Saga, which you'll see down below here. Then we got Mob Psycho. Oh, by the way, this is a very good series. My book's a little damaged. Amazon sent me 2, and they were both damaged. This is the less damaged one, so I just settled with it. I just didn't want to. I was done arguing with them. One Punch Man Mob Psycho 100, Volume 1. Really good release by Dark Horse this year. Super excited to see how the manga differs from the anime. The anime is one of my all-time favorites. Then here's my Berserk shelf. We got the guidebook. We got 1 all the way to 39. That's up to date. Berserk, my all-time favorite manga. I'm rereading it again. As you can tell right here, I'm on book 27. Beautiful story. Hopefully it does finish sometime in my lifetime. And hopefully we do get volume 40. So Dark Horse is putting these out in these deluxe editions. Hardcover, oversized. But volume 40 is out in Japan. So hopefully they do bring volume 40 over, because I know I'll be buying it. Then down here, we have the most underrated shonen that is currently ongoing. Fire Force, 1 to 12. I'm rereading it again. I'm on book 5. I just started today. Love this series. It's from the same creator as Soul Eater. And it's so innovative and fun. I highly, highly recommend Fire Force. Starts off a little janky, but the quality has gone up. And the same can be said about Twin Star Exorcist, 1 to 13, and then I believe I have 14 up here. Yep, just got this in today. Twin Star Exorcist is severely underrated. It starts off garbage, but later on becomes one of the most violent shonens ever, in my opinion. It's phenomenal. No, phenomenal is a hard. It's a very phenomenal, maybe not. Good and entertaining, yes. Then My Hero Academia, 1 to 16. ongoing. Love this series. So much fun. Everything I can't stand about superhero comics, My Hero Academia and One Punch Man in those series kind of like fix, and like I'm gonna try to put it into words and make a video about it, because I sold off all my superhero comics, most of them anyways, but my superhero manga I keep because I love it. I'm trying to find the right way to frame this, and hopefully I will be able to soon. And then My Hero Academia Vigilantes, this is how you do a spinoff. This is so much fun, and at times it is more fun than the mainline series. Then we got Promised Neverland 1-7 that's up to date. Amazing series. I believe the creator has a definite ending planned, so that's going to be awesome. We're not going to have this super long series. It's going to be a solid story all the way through. Then here's some of the stuff I'm going to be picking up this year. Got Black Torch 1-2, Demon Slayer 1-4, and Dr. Stone 1-3. Dr. Stone really is my favorite of the new shonen. Demon Slayer it's okay. It's nothing special, but I'm gonna keep with it. And then Black Torch 1-3, I'm gonna be keeping with it too. It's only 5 volumes, I believe. And down here we got Blade of the Immortal 1-7. Is that right? Yep, 7. This is up to date. The singles are out of print. Dark Horse is reprinting them in these very nice omnibus 3-in-1. Some of them are a little thicker than others, so be careful with the spines. But this is one of my all-time favorite manga. It's exactly what I like. It's exactly what I love. And then right next to it, Vinland Saga 1-10. That is up to date. Another one of my all-time favorites. The shelf is just full of my favorites. Amazing Viking manga. I highly recommend this. Kodansha, thank you for keeping these in print. They were going to drop the series at one point, but I guess it became successful, and it has an anime coming out. Same studio as Attack on Titan. The Girl from the Other Side 1-3. That is I'm behind a couple volumes. Really like this series. I need to get more. I actually started reading this when my wife was pregnant with our daughter, and so I always associate this manga with that time period. It's really special to me. Then we got Slam Dunk 1-31. Amazing basketball manga. Takahiko Inoue, same manga as Vagabond and Real, and I highly recommend this. Might be the best sports manga. Rurouni Kenshin 1-28. Love Rurouni Kenshin. One of the best Shonen Jump properties of all time. I know about the mangaka. Got these secondhand, so I wouldn't be supporting him. That's all I have to say about that. Then we got Soul Eater 1-20, and then Missing 21 and 23. Barnes & Noble did not... I had 1-15, and then I bought the rest on their buy 2 get 1 free. So I'm waiting on those to come in. But yeah, I have read this, love this series, and I can't wait to finally own all of it again. Then my wife got me this for Christmas. It's a One Piece box set number 1. And yeah, I'm excited to dive in, see what all the fuss is about. Hopefully I don't get crazy hooked into it. And then here is there's this company, this printing house called Holopress, and they put out some Shitaro Kago stuff. They actually did this specifically for them. Really nice, over the top Shintaro Kago stuff. And then I mean they have other stuff too. I highly recommend checking this out. I mean, they're not technically manga, but I like, especially Aberration. Loved Aberration. The artwork in Aberration is phenomenal. And this is by the same author as. And then here's Industrial Revolution and World War by Shintaro Kago, and Ultramundo by the same guy who did the Aberration. And then they also just put out this museum edition, Matt Brinkman, Multiforce. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Beautiful collection of comics by Matt Brinkman. Yeah, I'm putting these back. And yeah, moving on to the shelf, small shelf number 5. Shelf with some of my Gunpla here. Got Transformers from Flame Toys, Barbados Lupus Rex, Belial, and Steriliza from Darling and the Franks. Then down here we have Attack on Titan 1-26. That's complete Attack on Titan. Pick it up. It's getting absolutely bonkers, and it might be in my top 10 by the end of this. Then we got Lost Girls 1-2, solid side story. Before the Fall 1 to 14 that's up to date. Really fun series before they even had the maneuvering gear. I recommend it to check it out if you are a fan of Attack on Titan. Then we got Helsing, 1 to 10, one of my all-time favorite mangas. Helsing Ultimate is such an awesome anime too. This is out of print, but you can find it for decently priced. Then we got Gigantomaxia, same author as Berserk. Mixed feelings on that one. I liked it a lot. There's not a lot of exposition. It's just kind of throws you into this world, and it's absolutely bonkers. Then we got Kurosagi, Course Delivery Service, 1 to 14. Dark Horse dropped this. It's a pretty interesting series, and it's kind of each volume is standalone, but then it kind of all comes together, and then they just drop it. Drifters 1 to 4. I do have volume 5 right there. And I Am a Hero 1 and 2 Omnibus. Need to pick up more of that. And I got Goblin Slayer 1, 2, and 3, and then Attack on Titan Guidebook, and then Invitation from a Crab, another release from Dempa Books. And then moving on over here, we have, and here are some series I need to finish. I do have the rest of Black Butler coming. I love Black Butler. I'm going to be putting it on the shelf. Another series that's not talked about that much. It's really awesome. Sorry for this knife. I was actually opening up boxes today and just put it there. MPD Psycho, missing volume 1 and 9, 10, 11. This was dropped as well. Same author as Kurosagi. Rakia, 1 to 5. Yeah, 5's right there, yeah. The only other Boichi work who is the artist on Dr. Stone that's been put out in English. Don't pick it up. It's definitely nothing special. And then over here we have Sanctuary, 1 to 9. That's complete. A very old series. Very much worth the money. Very awesome Yakuza story. Then we got Dementia 21, one of my favorite releases this year, by Fantagraph Books. Then we got Super Dimensional Love Gun. Not what I was expecting. Pretty messed up. Got AX Alternative Manga. And there's a little statue my mom got me as a baby. We got Ibitsu. I bought this because of the buy 2 get 1 free like a while ago. Nothing special. Solid horror series. Check it out if you want something that's, you know, like one solid story. American Vampire by Snyder. One of my American comics. Love this. Speed Racer 1 and 2. Usagi Yojimbo. Awesome series. Pick it up. Berlin, Sabrina, Blankets. All 3 by Drawn and Quarterly. All 3 very well made comics, very well drawn, very beautiful stories. Sabrina is kind of, it splits people, but I would definitely recommend it. Black Hammer, my favorite Dark Horse release this year, my favorite comic release. This library edition is beautiful. Then we got Ghost in the Shell 1 through 3. This is the box set by Kodansha. Then up here, in case people don't know, I'm a huge Mike Mignola fan, huge Hellboy World. So I got Abe Sapien, 1, 2, and Drowning in Other Stories, 1946 to 1948. Then I got Plague of Frogs 1 to 4, Baltimore, complete. Love Baltimore, amazing comic series. I got Lobster Johnson, up to date, Witchfinder, up to date, Rasputin, Rise of the Black Fang, Kashi, Sledgehammer, Being Human, and Hellboy and the BPRD, all up to date. Frankenstein Underground, Visitor, Hellboy. I got the 2 new Joe Golem books, which is his new series. Ronin by Frank Miller, Frankenstein Alive, and We Stand on Guard. Then down here we have Scalped 1 to 5, V for Vendetta, 30th anniversary book. I have an extra copy of JoJo's volume. What volume is this? 8. So if somebody wants that, let me know. I'll ship it to you. Then we got the Final Fantasy Type 0 manga that came with the game. And yeah, that's something special. And then over here, I accidentally bought 2 copies of Golden Kamuy 6 and 14. So again, if you want this to, you know, hit me up. Aliens, Terminator, Predator, Fire and Stone. Then we got Wandering Island, Volume 1. Volume 2 is coming out very soon. Then we got Sephiroth Wings over here by Satoshi Kon. Wasn't never finished, but still definitely worth picking up. Apossums, like earlier. Terraform Mars, my single volume. want to pick more of the series up. It looks nuts, looks action-packed, looks funny, looks over the top, exactly up my alley. Got the Future Log art book by Range Murata right there, put out by Dempa as well. Then we got this giant Fantastic Four book. Oh, just dropped something. This is an absolutely massive book. And then behind there are some series I need to finish. iShield 21, I'm missing about 10 volumes. I need to finish that up. Prince of Tennis, I have scattered volumes. I think I bought Prince of Tennis from Toaster Cat, and for some reason the box came opened and damaged, and half the volumes were completely just gone. Not his fault. Don't blame him. He was awesome and handled it very well. Then I got some series that I want to eventually collect, like Food Wars, Assassination Classroom, Love is War, Hunter x Hunter. I love the anime. Need to definitely start collecting that, and Haiku. Yeah, so this is just like where manga goes till I finish, or till I'm done reading stuff that I haven't read yet. And I got one more little section to show you. Here is this is all comics. So we got Witcher, Library Edition, Hyrule County, Hellboy, Library Editions 1 to 6, and then Hellboy and Hell, my favorite American comic of all time. Got BPRD, Hell on Earth, 1 of 3 that's up to date. We're missing 2 more of these books and they'll be all out. The Final Fantasy Ultimania Archive, put out by Dark Horse, just kind of like little awesome books for the fans of the series. Amano, I showed this off in my Christmas haul, an illustrated biography. I have started reading this. It's awesome. If you're a fan of him, pick this up. This is such a beautiful book. Also showed this off during the Christmas haul. My wife got me this. Is The Walking Dead, the first 3 compendiums plus an exclusive book. One of my all-time favorite American comics right there. Big Damn Sin City, the Goon Library Edition 1 to 6 or 5. Sorry, 5. We got Dracula by Mike Mignola, and we got 300 by Frank Miller. Both beautiful books. Pick these up if you're a fan. If you want something that's not outside of the normal American comics like superheroes. Then you got Conan, Colossal Conan 1, Sumerian, and King Conan. Then over here is all stuff that needs to be shipped and sold off. And yeah, guys. So, yeah, this is my manga collection. I'll be doing some more videos very soon. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.